Hello, Mike Grill here with this week's Resiliency blog, and it has to do with the power of our thoughts and how they drive just about everything that happens in our lives. A while back, I was visiting with my friend Terry Cox, who happens to be the training chief for Roaring Forks Fire and Rescue here in Colorado, and we were catching up. So I said, Terry, how's it going? And he goes, well, Mike, I'd be a whole lot better off if this whole world would just do what I want it to do. And we both started laughing. And I said, well, Terry, when you get that secret sauce built and made and cooked up, you need to send me a boatload of it because I'm having the same challenges. So that leads us into this whole topic of our beliefs and our thoughts in any given moment and how they drive our behaviors. And one of the key tools is, number one, just identify that any action or any feeling and emotion that you're having at a given time is based on a thought or a belief. Example, you're driving in traffic and somebody cuts you off, doesn't use their turn signal as they're heading up the road, up a 4-lane highway or whatever the case may be. They do something that you're not happy about. So right away you could have a belief or a thought, several beliefs or thoughts, but one of them might be, whoa, this guy's really a jerk. I can't believe he did that to me. But it's at this point in time that you have to do what my colleague and friend Dave Sanko would tell you to do. Dave's been in EMS at least 100 years. Dave would at that point in time say, whoa, let's just tap the brakes. Let's tap the brakes a second here. And in this case, you're tapping the brakes on the thought that you're having about somebody you don't even know. So just the idea of uncoupling the thought that you're having in any given situation and identifying it for what it is. So these 5 words can help uncouple and unhitch that thought with your emotion, and it's this: I am having the thought that. And then you just plug in the thought or belief that you have about that given situation that led to, in this case, perhaps an emotion of anger. I'm having the thought that this driver's a jerk. I'm having the thought that this person doesn't know how to drive, whatever the case is. And once you examine it from that perspective, it kind of sets you aside and you understand that you can change that thought or belief based on the information that you have. Perhaps the thought changes into, I'm having the thought that this person's a jerk, to I'm having the thought that, whoa, this person must be heading to the hospital, for example, because they learned that a loved one was just brought in by ambulance into the emergency room. So that's an example that I just made up. However, you get the idea. It's I am having the thought that. It allows you, once again, to tap the brakes on an emotion or a feeling that could lead to a consequence or a behavior that you don't intend. And in the coming weeks, I'll be doing a whole series of blogs on how to change your thoughts. And it's important to make sure that if you're going to change your thought, you plug in a belief or thought that is more empowering. And we have to be careful about that specifically, because we can put a thought or a belief and replace the current one with one that doesn't empower us. And those are called self-defeating thoughts, which there's several of them, which I will address in future blogs as we go along. So until we meet again, Mike Grill here is saying thank you, and make the choice to stay happy, healthy, and whole today and for the rest of this week. Thank you.